I'm coming here to talk about, first of all, just how electricity is created in North America right now, as well as how it's transmitted. And I guess, well, not really the topic of my talk. It's meant to make people think about how would they change the way it's made, because there's no easy way. You know, people talk about wind, people talk about solar, they're wonderful, but we use a lot of coal in this country, and people don't realize that. And just kind of the decisions that need to be made in the next 10 years, people need to start thinking about. The coal use in this country is 50%. So if you want to get rid of coal, I don't think anybody says get rid of all of it, but even if you wanted to get rid of half of it, you know, wind isn't going to do that. You know, wind and solar and biomass and all of those things are things we need to look at. But if we really want to get rid of a lot of our coal, which coal in this country is, I mean, we are the Middle East of coal. We have more coal than anyone else in the world. So we have like 200 years of reserves. So that's why we burn it, because we have a lot of it and it's cheap. I'm going to be an engineer here saying I mean, they really are decisions that society needs to make. And, you know, we can provide advice as sort of scientists. And, you know, I have my own opinions about what should happen, but really it's up to society to decide how do we want to make and obtain our energy in this country. Wind is happening. It's not a big part of our energy use right now, but it is a huge part of all of the new construction that's going on right now and really for the next 5 years. I think in the room with power engineers, there's sort of this thought that nuclear power needs to play a role, because it's the only sort of technology we have right now that could replace coal completely if we wanted to. I was very involved with an engineering fraternity on campus, Theta Tau. Actually, I was the regent, which is the president of that at one point. So that was a source of a lot of time. I worked on a lot of, you know, student activities, IEEE. I would say mostly just, you know, as soon as you get in, you know, just work hard to start with. You know, it's easier. You get a lot more out of your courses if you work hard. Part of working hard usually means working with other people on projects and things, so just kind of getting to know your classmates right away is a good idea, just because, you know, it's someone to study with, someone to talk to, someone to go play with, hang out with. Just kind of get involved, I guess is what I would say. And, you know, really at Platteville, it's small enough that you end up participating in a lot of things. It's kind of like you almost have to, because somebody's got to do it. So it's harder to just go sit in a corner. And I'm going to order mushroom and sausage pizza. I love Steve's Pizza. I love Uno's too. It's always the rivalry in town, but they're completely different pizzas, so it's not even like they're the same kind of restaurant, in my opinion.